Hello, I'm Ross Tweddell from Cultaholic.com and welcome to our Hell in a Cell 2018 predictions. Do not scratch your eyes. Adam Pacitti hasn't shrunk and become younger. I am joined by Jack the Jobber. Hello, Jack the Jobber.
Hello, Ross Tweddell.
Because Adam Pacitti is stuck in America. As you might have seen on social media in recent days, we have been doing the content with 2K19. How bloody exciting. But Pacitti's stuck over there. And we need to do these predictions, so bollocks to him. So as ever, there's three options for the punishments for this month's predictions competition. They are Hell in a Smell, they are Hell in a Cell chops, and they are getting antiqued. Antiqued, of course, is getting covered in flour. Hell in a Cell chops, God knows what they are. And Hell in a Smell, that will see the loser locked in a room for 24 hours on a live stream with some really smelly things. They will be having things to have... it sounds bad. There's going to be all sorts to make for... Like, you at home will make their life live in misery for 24 hours straight. It'll be live streamed on YouTube. It'll be a bloody mess.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
And to vote for those, you can head to patreon.com/Cultaholic.
And because Pacitti's not here to take part in this predictions video, we are going to have ourselves a triple threat this month where that there briefcase is on the line.
I should mention also that Pacitti will be in the reactions video, and he has kindly entrusted us with making his picks for him, and I'm sure we're going to take it dead proper serious.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
So we kick things off with the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship match between your boys in the New Day and my Bane Spirit Animal Rusev and his pal Aiden English. Who are you taking and why?
I'm taking the New Day. I thought this was one of the more easy ones to predict because everyone knows that there's like ructions going on in the New Day, in the Rusev Day tag team, and I think that maybe Aiden English is going to mess things up and Rusev's going to just be dead cross and batter him.
This has got flavours of Rusev's one and only WWE Championship match. You just can't see him having the belt put on him. It's a novelty, isn't it? We've had a novelty for a long time on Raw with the B team. I can't see that novelty then going over to SmackDown Live with Rusev Day, as much as it breaks my heart, so I'm going for the New Day as well. And I'll just check my notes down here. Adam Pacitti is also going for the New Day.
He's very wise of him.
Yes.
Next up, the Raw Tag Team Championship match between the challengers Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre, the Raw Tag Team Champions. Ross, who have you got and why?
Bit of a toss-up this one, you know. The way the Intercontinental Championship was flipped back and forth willy-nilly. I can't pick a winner here, but I've done a coin toss and I'm going to go with the champs to retain their championships. I don't know why, I just think it's a bit too soon to flop them over to the other side.
I'm going to go for Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, the challengers. I think that they're either going to win or they're going to get screwed out of it, hopefully by a DQ, so they'd still get the point.
Interesting. Let's see what Adam Pacitti's gone for. He's gone for Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose as well.
Right.
Interesting. Don't know why. I wish he could be here to tell us why, but he's not. He's stuck in America. And next up we have the Hell in a Cell match between Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton. Who are you taking and why?
Randy Orton, but I'm worried for Jeff. Really badly worried for Jeff. I think he's going to do something horrible and terrible to himself.
Well, this, we all know it's the dream match for Jeff Hardy to be inside Hell in a Cell or probably on top of Hell in a Cell. He's going to do something silly.
Yeah.
Hopefully when he does do it, he has a few months off, so some good have come to this situation.
Yeah.
But I also think that Randy Orton will win. Again, I think this is a bit of a toss-up, but I think that Jeff Hardy's big move will end up costing him, and the Viper will slither in like a snake and pounce. Rawr.
I'd be very surprised if Jeff Hardy wins.
Yeah.
I think they're going to do one of those things where Randy comes along, you know, he takes a few months off and then he comes in and suddenly he's in the title scene again or something, and this is going to be his first step on that ladder.
What has Adam Pacitti gone for? Well, this is quite a shock. Adam Pacitti has gone for a very specific ending to this match. He thinks that Jeff Hardy will be on top of the cell and an albatross will swoop in, pick up Jeff Hardy by the shirt collar, and they'll fly off and start a life together.
So no winner, no contest.
No contest.
It's got to be that. It's got to be the albatross.
Could you imagine if this ends in a no contest now? But yeah, the albatross is the crucial detail in his prediction. An albatross will swoop in, pick up Jeff Hardy, and they go off and start a life together.
And they've got to start life together as often to get the point. Yeah, cool.
Potentially a reality series, but that might be a step too far. What would they call that? Total
trosses.
Total trosses. That's Adam Pacitti's prediction.
Next up, the mixed tag team match between Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella and Miz and Mrs. Miz and Maryse. Who have you gone for?
I've gone for the good guys. I've gone for Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. I just think after Miz winning at SummerSlam, it's now the turn of Daniel Bryan to win as this feud rumbles on. Although, I don't know. It's a bit of a toss-up, isn't it?
This one was a difficult one. I've gone the other way. I've gone for Miz and Maryse. I don't know though, because obviously Miz got the big win at SummerSlam. But I think the heels might get another win just to further heap the pressure on Daniel Bryan, and then he'll get a big, lovely win at WrestleMania potentially. But this one was difficult.
And as for Adam Pacitti, wouldn't you just know it? He has predicted that Monroe Sky, who of course is the infant child of Miz and Maryse, will run in and deliver a Stone Cold Stunner to Brie Bella, picking up the win for Miz and Maryse. But of course, with his prediction, the crucial detail being Monroe Sky has to run in and win the match for that team.
He was very adamant that that had to be part of his selection,
Adamant Pacitti. And next up for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, we have Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair. Who are you taking and why?
I don't know, Ross. I don't know. It's really difficult, isn't it? Because I thought they'd finally come round to it and started to see Becky Lynch as a tweener or even a babyface.
No nonsense sort of
and
gal.
then on SmackDown, I think they've gone back on it. I think Charlotte was taking a selfie with some children, with some
She's such a good woman, isn't she?
And then dastardly Becky Lynch, disguised as a brunette, took her out and snatched those kids' dreams away.
I mean, this is all the story we want to hear against the story we're being told, isn't it, Road Dogg?
Yeah, it is.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go for Becky Lynch. It's not one I'm too confident on, but honestly, it's just a toss-up. So I've kind of made a foolish mistake and gone for what I'd like to see happen, which is never that wise in these predictions contests. No. But I just feel like they might do it. They might just do it because I think at some point Charlotte needs to lose and go off to Raw to face Ronda Rousey, and I think now is as good a time as ever.
I think that Charlotte Flair will retain just because a couple of reasons. I think it's too soon. I think they know deep down that we all really like Becky Lynch and we're all on the Becky train and want to see her win. So I think Hell in a Cell being a B show is not the sort of event where you have her crown an achievement. It's also, I think they know deep down that we want to see this happen, so they're going to do it sometime. They're going to do it with Daniel Bryan. Take us right down to the dark depths of hell and then bring us back up with a moment like WrestleMania 30 with Bryan. So I think that's coming along for Becky. But again, it's a bit of a toss-up because of the story we want to hear against story we're being told. Bollocks from Road Dogg. And as for Adam Pacitti's prediction, I can't believe what he's gone for here. Can you believe what it is, Jack?
It's not another run-in,
It's another run-in, isn't it? He thinks that Becky Lynch will be inches away from winning. The armbar will be locked in, and Road Dogg this time runs down, hits Becky Lynch, pins Charlotte Flair, and Road Dogg runs away with the championship.
Oh, Road Dogg will be the new SmackDown Women's Champion.
He believes that coming out of Hell in a Cell, Road Doggy Dogg will be the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
Interesting. And next up, the Raw Women's Championship match. It's Alexa Bliss's rematch for the title she lost against Ronda Rousey. Ross, who have you got and why?
Our Lord and Saviour Ronda James Cuthbert Rousey will win at a canter. Despite the fact that she's the best women's wrestler of all time because she helped us defeat WrestleTalk TV at SummerSlam, of course. I think that just because Alexa's got a match at Evolution, and as we're speaking here now, the Raw Women's Championship hasn't got a match yet, I think that's the big giveaway clue. Yeah,
they're saving another big match in reserve, aren't they?
Yeah.
Alexa's obviously facing Trish, but I can't see that being for the title either. Nah. I'm going to agree. After the scenes at SummerSlam, I couldn't not pick Ronda Rousey. I think I'll be picking her until the end of time.
Yes, until she passes away, or we pass away.
Yeah.
It'll be Ronda Rousey forevermore.
Probably us. I mean, she's probably got a better lifestyle than we do, to be fair.
Yeah, she has a farm. It's nice. But Pacitti has gone for, wouldn't you just know it? Another run-in.
Hey.
This time he thinks that WrestleTalk TV will be seeking vengeance for their defeat at SummerSlam. So Ollie Davis, El Fakador and Luke Owen will be flying down the ring.
On the segways.
On the segways. On the segways. That's a crucial detail I didn't pick up there. And they will attack Ronda Rousey with segway in hand. So just to be clear there, a segue has to be seen with the three members of WrestleTalk TV attacking Ronda Rousey.
While Joshi and Thunder Liger's in the background, just giving it that, just loving it. Maybe I'll get it right.
Yeah, I'm confident on that one, Adam.
Yeah.
And next up for the WWE Championship, we have AJ Styles versus Daddy Wendy. Samoa Joe, who are you taking and why?
This match for me, I think, is the biggest, since WrestleMania, it's the biggest threat to AJ Styles' WWE Championship reign. I've not been convinced he's going to lose until now, but I'm still going to go for him. I'm still going to go for AJ Styles. I think they want him to break CM Punk's record. I think they want him to have a historic long reign like the olden days. I think he's the perfect man for it. So I think while Joe's been a convincing next champion, I think it's all a red herring, and I don't think it's actually going to work. And I think it'll be a dead sad ending if he won as well. After he's been too evil.
I think since WrestleMania, this is the biggest, the sort of biggest toss-up for an AJ Styles Championship match we've seen, just because of the build-up, and they're making a big old deal of AJ's temper being short, and Samoa Joe knows the one way to get to that temper and all that malarkey. But I still think the Styles will win for the reasons he said, and because of 2K19. that's still in its infancy, so you want to have the WWE champion with the belt on his shoulder because that's marketing and stuff like that.
Yeah, although the time that Pachitti's been having over in Florida, I wouldn't be surprised if he was on the cover. They just took Styles off.
WWE Championship, AJ has it.
I think that was actually his prediction, I think.
Is that the prediction? Wouldn't you just know it? He thinks that Adam Pacitti or AJ has it. Whoever turns up, it's like a Finn Balor and Demon Balor situation. He thinks whoever will be in, what town's it in? Wherever Hell in a Cell is, he thinks that guy will run in and win the match.
What, AJ, he thinks he'll win?
Yeah.
He's predicting him?
Yeah.
Right.
Either AJ has it or Adam Pacitti. I don't know what he was smoking when he predicted these things, but that's what he's gone for, and more power to him.
And finally, the Universal Championship match between Roman Reigns
The Victor! Come on, that's what they're here for.
and Braun Strowman. Ross, who have you gone for and why?
I think that Roman Reigns will reign supreme.
No.
I don't really know why, it just feels right. After the story we've been on, he's going to hold that title for a while, I think. And I think, he's going to win. And I think as well, they know that Braun Strowman as a heel isn't really going to work in the long term. I think this is just a bit of a short-term fix to get Reigns cheered.
He's going to turn again.
And he'll go back and, I don't know what's going on.
No, me neither, but I certainly can't see Roman Reigns losing, so I too have gone for the big dog. I can't do it like you do.
Just give it a go, why not?
The big dog! Oh.
Very impressive.
Roman Reigns.
And as for Adam Pacitti, he has gone for Tugboat.
Solid choice.
So those are our predictions for Hell in a Cell 2018. Remember, if you want to vote for our punishment, please head over to patreon.com/Cultaholic. The briefcase there will be on the line. Anything else to add, Jack the Jobber?
Not really, Ross. I think we should point out as well that our reactions will be up soon after the pay-per-view, but it's not one of them live streams.
No.
There's not much more to say. If you want to follow Ross on Twitter,
At Ross on Wrestling.
at Jack the Jobber,
If you want to follow Adam Pacitti, it is at...
Adam Pacitti, I think.
I was going to just make something up.
Oh,
That's
right.
what he's done for all the stuff.
Go on, at Albatross Road Dog Man.
Albatross Road Dog Tugboat.
Yeah.
That's where you can find Adam Pacitti. Sunday's going to be fun, isn't it? He doesn't know we've done this. So let's,
Does he not?
No, he doesn't know. So we'll see how that one goes down. He shouldn't get stuck in America, shouldn't he? That's the moral of this story here. If you go to America, don't get stuck.
Get back on time. Don't forget as well to hit subscribe and join us.
Join us.
Join us.